Hello everyone and welcome to the Punk Guy Style Reel 3.3 special program. If I sound dead inside or look dead inside, it's because I just woke up like 5 minutes ago. So I just wanted to record this right off the bat because I'm a little late and I don't want this video to be too late. So yeah, we're just gonna get into it so I can record this, edit it down, I should say, and then what the frick?
Huh?
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
I seen.
I'm here too, Cassie. It's so great to see you.
Hello, you two! I almost thought we couldn't reach Miss Castris. How are things going over there?
It's a bit dark here, Mr. Albert. But
Yeah,
there's no
really,
need
you
to
don't
worry
say.
about me.
The Land of the Dead, dark.
That's good to hear. Actually, where's
Hopefully it's not
Miss
too
Simon?
loud.
Here.
Ask, and you shall receive. Miss Cypher, are you...
Having signal issues?
Don't worry, the wind is just a bit strong here in Akama.
Lady Cypher, are you okay?
Don't worry, there are just lots of really passionate fans today, and I'm just so happy to see Albert. Shh, quiet.
That's. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but did Cypher's voice change? Because I feel like she sounded very different before.
My ancestor, Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight,
Okay, trailer time.
raised her spear against the sky and ushered in the flame-chasing era that continues to this day.
Miss Hyacinth!
Lila Ika, let's have a break.
I feel like the trailer.
Guide to the Rainbow
Alright,
Bridge.
I'll say it after. I love the music.
Faint light. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies. Chrysos Air's flame-chased journey is nearing its end. Friends, let us soar together.
I've seen is one of my favorites, so I'm for sure pulling for her.
Seriously, where did they hide that thing?
Okay, I'll have to hear her voice. Yeah, it's definitely a different voice actor. What the heck?
Don't fight so I can leave early.
I'm like almost positive.
Our cute play session is over.
Either that, if it's not a different voice actor, they asked her to talk differently. Whoa. Oh, Aquila.
Is this the Castris in me?
Yes, fight it. Wait, was that Don Hong? Hold on.
Is this
Sorry.
the Castris in me?
Yeah, there's Don Hong. What the heck? Awesome, finally. Don Hong does something. Ooh.
The will of humanity.
Aquila's eyes.
am the blazing sun destined to rise.
Oh, this is gonna be sick. The Flame Reaver's finally back. My favorite villain.
This girl is sunny already.
Hopefully we actually learned
Good morning,
something.
Good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the version
Yeah,
3.3,
so either they
the fall of
got a different
Dawn's
voice actor
Rise.
for her,
Special
for
program.
Cypher already,
I'm Albert,
or they
your
asked her
favorite
to
announcer. Welcome, three guests. Why don't you
go
say
like a different
hello
voice
to everyone?
direction.
Yeah! I'm Cypher.
Hi, everyone. I'm Hyacinth, a healer from the Twilight Courtyard.
Hello, everyone. I'm Castris. It's a pleasure to be on the special program.
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Albert, for inviting us and for setting up such a
Great
special
selection of
broadcasting
characters.
location.
Very
It
good
is pretty
selection of
interesting.
characters. I might be
Are we in the
biased.
sky right now?
This is to bring everyone first-hand intel about the Aeronova. After all, I've been personally watching the
Oh, I'm
Flame
so
Chase
excited.
journey's progress too. For
Fighting
example,
Aquila was
in
going to
the
be
previous version
insane.
of the story, we saw the Chrysos heirs recover the core flames of death and reason.
Least it
And
looks pretty
we
insane.
learned through Professor Anax's experiment that the world of Anthorius is
It looks
essentially
like Akaba
in a
is about to
cycle.
go
That's correct.
kabooey.
The Titans of today are the
Might
Chrysos
have done
heirs
back
of the
too, that's gonna be
previous
awesome.
cycle.
We did make a lot of progress, but we also paid a heavy price. Cassie took over Death's authority and remained in the Netherrealm to maintain the cycle of life and death, while Professor Anaxa reached the end of his journey as a living man.
A hero's journey is always accompanied
Yeah,
by farewells.
that was stupid. But me
I'm
personally,
convinced their
that was
sacrifices will
stupid.
not be in vain. In version 3.3, the Trailblazers
not really
will
liking
set out
how
with
they're
the Chrysos
doing
heirs
this
on
whole
their
like, oh,
final
everyone's
campaign of the
dying.
Flame
Like that's
Chase
just
journey.
kind of ruins the
that is
fucking point of everything for
battle
me.
against the Sky Titan. Speaking of Aquila, no one has
Especially
ever been
because like
able to
it's super
uncover the
obvious they're
secrets,
just gonna
even
revive them
though you
all
can see
main
the sky
character
just by
style
lifting your head
at
and
the end of
Aqua.
this anyways.
That's just how it is.
So,
the
like,
sky has remained untouchable
point of
throughout
killing them off
Emphorius'
anyways?
history. And
Other than
anything
just
beyond the
making me
sky is
upset.
strictly taboo. Most people both respect and fear Aquila.
The histories say that Aquila is a giant bird with 100 eyes, that the sky itself is their
I don't know,
islands,
you
and that they govern the
bird.
dawn and dusk
He
of
kind
the
of
world.
does, like a
They
crane.
once fought against Nikodor in the Chrysos War. The Sky Cities
Yeah, I
back
can
then
kinda
were
see it.
powerful states that could even stand toe-to-toe against Castrum Kremnos. As for the worlds beyond the sky, it's said that some people once made skyships to overcome Aquila's curse upon the sky, only to have their entire city-state reduced to ashes.
Compared to
No,
how other
until
Titans
everything
bring
burns to
faith and
ashes.
protection to the people, Aquila appears particularly arrogant and seems to only demand fear from humanity.
Besides, now
Really
the
do be like
sky
that.
is stopping Gray and Danny from going home.
But don't worry, the Trailblazer will be able to go home once this battle is over.
Albert, let's not
This
jinx
guy's
it.
literally the.
Okay,
I probably have said it
no
before on
jinxing.
recording, but I'm going to say it
But
again.
since no one
Aquila's
has managed to
literally
reach the sky
the
for thousands of
enforcement
years,
gun
that just goes
from
to show that
Subnautica.
Aquila is the most challenging foe on the Flame Chase journey
Stopping
so far.
everything coming in or going out from the
Ooh, I've
planet.
been too scared to even fly to Boreas.
It's funny
What
as
if
hell.
Aquila turns me into a barbecue owl with one thunderbolt?
So, is there any possible way for us to reach the sky?
Don't worry, Cassie.
Flying.
Just leave that to me. As a descendant of the sky, I've never forgotten how to return up there.
That's right. In version 3.3, Hyacinth will lead the heroes in carrying out a ritual and summoning a rainbow bridge to head to Aquila's abode together.
That's a descendant of the sky for you. But instead of
Cool.
worrying about how we'll get up there, shouldn't we worry more about what'll
hey.
happen once we've ascended?
Respond to this text.
Feel the power of the sky.
Hey! Which side are you on?
I was just trying to set the mood. After all, the Flame Chase journey has been through so much. Apart from enemies in the sky, there are also problems on the ground. The last core flame of the Flame Chase journey, the core flame of the world-bearing Titan, remains protected in Dawn Cloud by the Council of Elders and has not been returned.
Correct. Though the Council of Elders is losing their power, they do still have that trump card up their sleeves. We must be on the lookout for their counterattack.
Yes, and the Flame
You
Reaver also
petty
appeared in the
politics.
trailer we just saw.
You will die to the
Ticking
flame
time
reaver.
bomb still hasn't been dealt with.
But Lord Mighty
Yeah, you
is now
can't win.
permanently stationed in Castrum Kremnos, and I must remain in the Netherrealm. While the other Chrysos heirs must
Boy, it
go
does
on
look
the campaign
too permanent
against
to me.
Aquila.
Yeah.
True. There's so much we need to all do at the same time. Just how exactly can we protect Kefali's core flame?
To protect World Bearing's cord flame, maybe we can trouble a certain demigod who hasn't been a part of the team for a long time.
Help us, Miss Cypher!
Meow. Maybe it'll become an interesting game of trickery.
Apart from the pursuit of Aranova within Emphorius, the geniuses beyond this world are also keeping a close eye on things. Madam Herta's data spirit entity successfully reached the vortex of Genesis at the end of version 3.2's main story.
That
And we
did
learned
happen.
from her conversation with Lygus that the third path enveloping
We learned
Emphorius
that
is the
Lygus
destruction. As the
I
geniuses
think a
continue
lot of
their
people call.
investigation, the source of Unforest's tragedy will gradually
Some
be
people thought it was
revealed,
order,
and the fates of
which,
Unforest
fair,
and the cosmos will also
but
begin to
I think destruction
tangle.
was more obvious
As
since
for
we
how,
just dealt with order
that
before.
will be up to the Trailblazers to find out in the upcoming story. To make sure that everyone can smoothly pass the final challenge before reaching the Aeronova, Albert, and bringing you the latest reports on the Sky, Castrum, and Aquila. Today, the Eye of Twilight has clear weather, low humidity, and a high UV index. Make sure you stay hydrated and cover up.
Thank you.
This is the heart of the Sky Cities.
Albert, the
various intricate
meteorologist.
machines here can control the weather, and you can enjoy
yep,
meteorological phenomena using the Celestial Mural.
I've seen this
These
place.
grandiose buildings
The
were
lightning is
gradually abandoned
freaking
over time,
loud.
and all traces
I know
of
this 'cause
Aquila, the Sky Titan,
I did
have
some
been lost.
Ye old
Some
beta
claim
testing. I
that
think
they
I'm
are
allowed
now
to say
hiding in the
that.
depths of the Eye of Twilight.
Though this place now lies empty and lifeless, we may still glean the Sky
lightning's
Folk's
not as
past glory
freaking
and wisdom
deafening
from the traces
in the
left
final
behind
version.
by time.
What a magnificent city hiding
Because
in
it was
the
constant. There was no stopping the
sky. I
lightning.
bet there's
it was
lots
just
of treasures that we've
boom,
never
boom,
seen
boom,
on the ground.
boom, constantly.
I also feel like this place seems very different from everywhere else in that forest. Of course, please be careful as you observe the view from above the clouds. In this splendid Sky Castrum, we'll be fighting Aquila, the sublime, radiant avatar of the sky.
The Sky Titan is the
I'm very
most
excited for this
capricious
boss
out of the
fight.
12 Titans. We really need more information about them before we begin the campaign.
That's right. In the first phase of the battle, the weather will be clear. Clear weather will have a starting temperature that can deal damage to allies. Aquila will increase environmental temperature over time, and their damage
use a
against
sunny
allies
day.
will also increase as the temperature climbs.
Allies will also be able to deal more damage to Aquila when the temperature rises. But it's better to attack as many enemy targets as possible to reduce environmental temperature and reduce incoming damage.
You'll get a heat stroke if it gets too hot, so make sure everything stays cool. All right.
Well, that's right. And in the second phase of the battle, we will
we
meet
want
lightning
spread
and
the
thunder.
image.
Storm clouds will descend together with
Cast
sharp
and
gales.
the hurt,
During this phase, the environment
for
will
it.
accumulate thundercloud stacks, and Aquila will deal damage to allies based on the number of thundercloud stacks.
A sunny day turned into stormy weather in the blink of an eye.
That's
When
Aquila.
allies attack Aquila in the second phase of the battle,
God, its
they can
attacks are
seize
so
thundercloud
cool.
stacks. And Aquila will damage themselves based on the thundercloud stacks seized by allies. After allies have seized all thundercloud stacks, the Titan will become weakness
Boom.
broken.
But that's not all. In the third phase of the battle,
Here
the weather
comes
will
the
get
crazy
even worse, and Aquila will deal a set
If-
amount of damage to allies.
Oh.
Don't panic, everyone. I'll provide off-field assistance to the team during the third phase.
As the most reliable healer in Akuma, having Miss Hyacinth around means we've got even
Are they gonna
more
show third
protection.
phase? That's fine if they don't.
Not
'cause
bad, little girl. You've got the intel. And you've got the moves.
It's crazy. And I
Echo
think
Bore, Glance of Twilight
Okay, they're not.
will
That's
also
good,
become available
'cause
in version
it's crazy.
3.3. Trailblazers can obtain the
best
character Cypher's
experience
advanced
on your
trace
own.
level up material, Day Thunder, and Amnesis after completing the challenge. Here's a kind reminder that the character Hyacinth's
Finally,
advanced
new
trace
Echo
level up
Award is
material
drawn.
is Lost Echo of Shared Wish. Make sure you're not farming the wrong item, Trailblazers.
Sure.
What did he say? That
brings
was
it in.
honestly, I like half heard what he said.
Item trail material is. Here's a kind reminder that the character Hyacinth's advanced trace level up material is Lost Echo of Shared Wish. Make sure you're not farming the wrong item, Trailblazers.
The Sunday one, I believe.
That brings an end to our introduction to the stories about the sky.
And then the other
We'll
was
be back in a minute, so don't go
Glance of
anywhere.
Twilights for Cypher. Understood. Okay. Cute. But I need to get through this. Alright. Hyacinth. A little bubble one. Her and Ika are adorable. 100% point her. I don't guarantee. Because I tried pulling an axe and I got blade. So we'll be getting her.
our studio feels all warm and fluffy now after seeing how cute and lovely Miss Hyacinth is.
It's my duty to rejuvenate everyone. I'm the head healer of the Twilight Courtyard, and I've always been responsible for the Flame Chaser's health and wellness.
She's also great at taking care of the chimeras. The chimeras work hard thanks to her. That's how you grow a business, you know?
I was very surprised at first by Miss Hyacinth's warmth and healing. It's a far
love her
cry
splash
from the
art.
impression I got of the descendants of the sky from the
Super
history
cute and
books.
pretty.
Oh, and what do the history books say?
They are usually tall and ferocious, and brave and warlike.
Or they have the authority to control the weather. Some legends even claim that the sky folk have wings. Albert, I know you have wings, but this is local Amphorius history we're talking about here.
Fine.
Well, even back when Lady Treby was spreading the prophecy, a skyfolk with a spear in hand had already issued a challenge to Aquila. My ancestor was also the first mortal to slay a god. Many brave warriors who participated in the Kremnos festival are also counted among that heroine's descendants.
That just makes me more curious, Miss Hyacinth. With so many strong and brave fighters in your family tree, why did you choose to become a healer?
Because my wish is to add a footnote for ordinary people on the heroic epics blank page, and to heal every vulnerable person to the best of my ability. Though the duty of the flame chase is heavy and profound, I wish my friends wouldn't be so troubled all the time. That's why I try to keep everyone as cheerful as possible.
That's right. I remember that Hyacinth definitely reduced the tension in that conversation the first time the Trailblazer met her.
Hey, she told Grey Mystery that they have sharp eyes and said they'd make good members of the Twilight Courtyard. Anyone would be happy to hear that.
Mm-hmm. What can I say? Having a friend who always looks after your emotional well-being is pure bliss indeed.
Miss Hyacinth has lots of cute birds in the Twilight Courtyard, too, and she loves taking pictures of them. You'd get along with her very well, Mr. Albert.
Wait, seriously?
Yep, that's right. Here, Mr. Albert, let me take some photos of you.
Ha! Woo-hoo! Why are they all out of focus? Anyways, why don't we look at how Miss Hyacinth performs in battle?
Yes, I'm a winged
Yes.
character following the path of remembrance, and I'm skilled at protecting my teammates in battle. After using my ultimate, I can restore HP for all allies and increase their max HP.
Increase max HP
Very
for
good for
everyone in the team.
Cass
That's right.
and Maide
Both my ultimate and my skill
3D
can restore HP for all
and
allies,
Blade. If
as
you
well
wanna
as summon
use
my
Blade.
good helper, little Ika.
It looks so chubby, like a cute plushie. Hugging it must
How
feel
he flies
very nice.
beats me.
Not only is little Ika
That's
very
definitely
huggable,
magic.
but they're also a great help in battle. Whenever a teammate's HP decreases during battle, little Ika will consume their own HP to automatically restore HP for the teammate.
Sorry.
In other words, little Ika will automatically heal teammates both when they get hit and when they actively consume their own HP.
That's right.
It's gonna feel pretty safe with both Hyacinth and little Ika healing us.
Apart
Yeah.
from healing teammates, little Ika can also attack enemies. The more healing little Ika and I provide, the more damage
bit of
little
damage
Ika
at that.
deals to enemies.
Feels like even the
You'd be
battlefield
surprised.
becomes bathed in Miss Hyacinth's light of dawn, and my mood is lifted as well. Like a clear sky after rain.
Gentleness is a strength on its own. This colorful rainbow bridge and the floating bubbles are all symbols of thriving life.
After all, healing isn't all about the body. Revitalizing the spirit is very important too.
All right.
Damn, that healing
After
though.
Miss Hyacinth, let's introduce the next character coming in version 3.3.
Cypher.
Cypher.
We'll see. I really like Cypher. I'm not sure if I'll get her though. Mostly because of the Fate collab coming up. I want to save as much pulls as I can to get Saber and possibly her Lycone.
Hey, stop! We're not done yet!
Boss Cypher told me there were treasures in that big studio. But there's nothing here. Still, thieves never return empty-handed.
What a
So
Bartolos.
give it to me.
Hey! You bandit! Give me my clothes back! Apologies. Let us continue. Like Glai and Triby, Cypher is also a Chrysos heir who joined the Flame Chase journey at the very beginning. She has had the divine
I'm gonna look up
authority
something.
of trickery
Hold on.
for many long years. But unlike the other heirs, Cypher's movements have always been elusive, and no one can pinpoint her whereabouts. She is almost never in Akama, but there always seem to be stories about her in the city.
Can't help it. I can't live in a place where the seamstresses got everything under surveillance.
Albert's right. We've been in Akama for so long, and yet we've hardly seen Miss Cypher at all.
I wonder what she's up to all day.
I have a hot scoop from an anonymous gray-haired source that says Cypher has been colluding with the spirit.
Like it's same VA. They just asked
It's
her
not
to talk a
colluding.
little different.
Bartolos and I just have, similar interests. We're good partners when
Interesting.
it comes to going on adventures and hunting for treasures.
Yeah, that spirit thief was so impressed by Cypher's charisma that they voluntarily became Cypher's sidekick.
Impressed by her charisma? Or by the promise of riches?
But seriously though, if someone could make me rich, ooh, then they'd be the most charismatic person on earth.
Here, you can have it back. I had a look at your working conditions, and it's not in line with our principles. Oh, tut-tut, what a poor bird, poor bird. Take this as well. Go treat yourself and have some golden honey cakes after work.
Thank you. But why do I not feel happy about this?
Boy.
Though they are all demigods, Cypher is different from Glai and Triby. She didn't seem to be all that interested in the Flame Chase journey or the Aeronova. It's more accurate to say that she prefers a carefree and unrestrained life.
That's true. It was only thanks to
Relatable.
Lady Aglaya's generous payment that Cypher was willing to come send the Trailblazer and me to Styxia.
Her free
I'd be the
spirit
same
and
way.
independent personality has given Aglaya quite the
Maybe not stealing things,
The fact
but
that the demigod of trickery
be like,
is unwilling to
fuck that
fulfill her
responsibility.
duties
I'm out of this
has
bitch. I'm gonna
become
use my powers
Aglaya's
for
most
fun.
vexing concern.
Oh, come on. How do you expect me to do a desk job? There's no way a cat could fulfill the duties of a god. It's not the cat's problem, though. Cats are always right.
Yeah, cats are always right.
Cats are always... Wait, why did we all start defending Miss Cypher?
Cats
Isn't
are
that
always
the
right.
wonderful part about being the
As cat owner,
demigod of
I
trickery?
can agree with that.
The authority of trickery? Maybe that's how Cypher got
Who's that
Aglaya
freaking
to value
Bartolos?
her so much. The cat pulled a little trick, and Aglaya was absolutely powerless to stop her.
You want to know my trade secrets that much?
Damn, I need to
Then
eat
you
breakfast.
gotta pay up.
Hurry
you
up,
know?
guys.
Please
Stop
stop
your
I'm a
yapping.
wallet. Well, as to how Cypher caught
My
Aglaya's
tummy beat,
eye
'cause
and
I'm
was
hungry.
invited to join the Flame Chase journey, that'll be for the Trailblazers to find
they've been
out in
yapping
version 3.3.
for a hot minute.
But now, let's see how this cat
All
fights
right.
in battle.
Yes, yes,
Let's
yes.
get on with it then. I'm a quantum
I mean, I
character
know
following the path
already,
of nihility.
but-
While in battle, I prioritize inflicting the enemy with the highest max HP on the field, with a special state. When allies attack the enemy in that special state, I record the damage allies dealt to the enemy, and perform follow-up attacks on that enemy.
Record? Are you saving up for something astronomical?
Bingo. When I use my ultimate, I will additionally deal true damage to the enemy, based on the damage value I
And
have
we saved up
recorded.
17.
Does that mean when allies have dealt damage to the enemy, the higher the total damage is, the more additional true damage Miss Cypher will deal?
That's called borrowing other people's strength.
But a cat always has even better plans up her sleeve in a fight. When using my skill or ultimate, I can change which target is in the special state. The recorded damage value will be retained when the target is changed. In other words, if there are multiple enemies on the field.
Cypher can place her mark and do nothing as her teammates go all out on the attack. Then she can use her ultimate on the enemies on the field for a gazillion damage.
You know your stuff, Albert.
You're too kind.
I saw Miss Cypher using a huge magnet to pull the enemies in during the fight. Where did that come from?
That's my hometown's invention. The homemade Pullaroo. That Pullaroo is my favorite. It can pull away anything I want to get my paws on, even gold.
So true. Look at how much stuff is getting pulled out of the enemy. There's so much gold.
Cats are good, and the enemies of cats are evil. Looking about anyway, so why not give their treasures to the cat?
There's no need for me to go easy on enemies. I'll take all their sparkling jewels and jingling coins. After using my technique, my movement speed will increase, and I will not be detected by enemies. Allies might even get some extra goods when I get close to an enemy.
So that's what you mean by thieves never return empty-handed.
Now that we finished introducing Cypher, let's have a look at this version's
Lame ass 4-star, but
version
honestly, I don't really care about what 4 stars
will
because
prevent
everything is freaking max
Trailblazers can
level since
acquire
they haven't
limited
released a
5-star
4-star in a
character
year.
Hyacinth. Limited 5-star light cone, long may rainbows adorn the sky, will also have a boosted
Love
drop
the
rate.
light cone,
In the
but not
first
gonna
half,
pull.
the limited
Be
5-star character
already?
Berta is returning.
I thought it
and
was
at
gonna
the
be
same
like
time,
Sunday
the
or
limited
wrap-up.
5-star
What the
light
frick?
cone
Okay.
Into the unreachable veil
Well,
will become
that's an easy
available
skip,
once
Ernie.
again. In
Sorry,
version
have her.
3.3's second half
Cypher,
event,
yeah,
Trailblazers
would
can
love
acquire
Cypher,
the limited
but
5-star character
I'll skip.
Cypher. The limited 5-star light cone, Lies Dance on the Breeze, will also have a boosted drop rate. In the second half, the limited
Aglaia.
5-star character
That's
Aglaia
really
is
interesting that they're
returning,
not
and at
giving
the same
Rappa and
time,
Sunday
the limited
reruns.
5-star light cone, Time Woven into Gold, will become available once
Well,
again.
Yeah, I'll
Yay!
probably just get
Time for a
Hyacinth
short
and then
break.
just
The
save.
program will resume in just a few
I
moments.
couldn't care less about getting Aglaia since she's a bitch. Alright,
Albert?
what the frick did I just see?
I just went on a walk in the forest and crashed into something.
You crashed into a tree?
Someone told me Mr. Albert crashed into a flying amphora.
What a jarring victory.
All right, enough of this. Let's get back to the program.
Uh-huh.
Benaconi's Speed Cup
Yep, Trace and
Spheroid
Drift.
Racing Tournament is now
Mario
open for
Kart.
registration. The mightiest drivers are about to gather and fight for supreme glory together. During the event, the Trailblazer will drive a spheroid race car and participate in a racing competition. Different race cars have different characteristics and abilities.
Yeah, this is my
Let me
kind
introduce
of
you to this
race, not the
super
freaking Hamster Ball Night
cool-looking
minigame or
sea
the,
shark with a goddamn
the other
engine
one.
and supreme
This-
horsepower.
this is
It's the
what I
favorite
want
of
instead.
old-fashioned racers,
3D version.
guaranteed to terrify your opponents.
The racetrack is different for
I wonder
each
if you
race.
could do it against friends.
There will be
'cause that'll be
acceleration bands,
freaking
deceleration bands, and
hilarious.
different kinds of obstacles. You've got to be able to deal with
I
these
wish this one was
surprises
permanent.
if you want to become the champion.
Hey, when this
Unfortunately,
car
it
went
is not, I believe.
up, the opponent's putting on the pressure.
Maybe I'll rerun and become
But
permanent one day.
The shark skillfully uses rockets to disrupt the opponent and employs the acceleration bands to overtake them on a turn.
That's awesome. But the spheroids don't move forward by rolling?
It's not like roll the hamster ball night. We can't have the driver doing somersaults in there. Anyways, as the competition progresses, we'll unlock more race cars and enjoy different racing experiences.
Like what? Show us.
No problem. Let's look at the Lucky Car 13 Orphans. It's said that whoever drives this car will
What
be
up, King
blessed
Chat?
by the god of games, be forever safe.
God of game. What are we
Every
watching? No
tile
game, no
game.
life?
And
We got
there's
Tet
this
in here.
one with an absolutely stunning name.
That's the
the
Hurtus.
Hurtador.
All
Okay.
these cars look...
Well, there are die-hard fans everywhere, but I'm sure these celebrities won't mind having their likenesses printed on cars. Besides, the Trailblazer will encounter some old friends in this competition. Apart
That's
from
always
the
fun.
owner of these cars, I heard a certain
As long as they're
hacker helped
voiced.
the Trailblazer register for this competition. Then I wish all the drivers good luck in this competition. Let us now turn to the other version of
Alrighty.
this. In version 3.3,
Yep.
the game Legend of the Galactic Baseballer Demon King
This is the
for
permanent
Xbox
one.
will have its official release. Giovanni's
You can already
investments
tell
is still
because
paying off, and that's
the
all
icon.
thanks to the valuable suggestions the Trailblazer gave in the previous beta test. The official release of Legend of the Galactic Baseballer will retain the lore
I
and
remember.
setting of
When
a
was the
little
Legend of the
raccoon
Galactic
looking for
Baseballer?
a
Was that
baseball
2.1?
In every battle wave, the baseballer
Think
must
so.
defeat as many enemies as possible, gain experience, and try to
sure.
increase their team level. After you
don't think it was
raise your
2.0.
team
I
level,
think it was like
you get
2.1.
one chance to select a
Maybe
weapon or
2.2.
accessory. And you can raise your combat power by combining different weapons and accessories sensibly. After achieving max level with a weapon, and if in possession of its resonant accessory, it can ascend into a legendary weapon.
On top of that, there's one
Yeah, Noble
legendary
Phantasm is a
weapon
bitch.
among the ones available this time that can be ascended further into an esteemed weapon. There are also combos between normal weapons that can
Cool.
become powerful twin weapons.
Lots of cool new stuff.
This is the official release after all. Lots of new content has been added since the beta version. Also, the baseballer may
Looks pretty fun.
encounter the Demon King's minions during battle. Defeat them for a chance to
I didn't get
open
to do much of
chests
this,
and
so-
increase your combat power.
So I
After
can
completing
see
all the
how it
trials
goes.
of one planet, the baseballer will receive one ultimate bat fragment. In the final battle, the baseballer will need to use the reforged ultimate bat
Damn.
to fight the ultimate enemy, the Black Cloak Demon King. Mr. Giovanni
Also known as
has
Flame
great
Reaver.
hope that the official release of the Legend of the Galactic Baseballer will bring the Trailblazer Supreme.
Adrenaline!
In version 3.3, Divergent Universe Protean
Yes.
Hero will also have an update, and the remaining 6 golden blood spoons will be released.
A
Ooh.
new buff system. What's the trick this time?
In the 6
Interesting
goals that come
because
with the
there's
Divergent Universe Protean
3
Hero
characters
update, the
that we don't
duration
know
of
about.
one full day can be reduced,
Okay,
making day and
hold
night hero
on.
update.
This time.
All
And the
right,
6 goals that come with the Divergent Universe
so we have Hyacine.
Protean Hero
Oh, it's an X. He's upside down.
update.
Feinin.
The duration
We have this. So they're still obscuring their designs.
of one
Except for that one. I think that's the one we saw in Trebios trailer. Similar colors. Very interesting design.
full day can
And then and then I think the two that are like just weird looking are actual characters, but they're like obscuring them so we don't know what their designs are.
be reduced, making day and night switch more frequently. This means that more golden blood spoon effects will
Because
be
there's
triggered
one other
as
one
day and
and like a
night
night
switch
dude
over.
that we haven't
Oh, so you're saying
seen
we should take advantage
other
of
than
how
in the
often
OG
day and
trailer.
night switch and reap the buffs to deal more damage.
Indeed.
So out of the 6 new schools, what will you choose, Mr. Albert, as an expert of the Divergent Universe?
This is a bit difficult. I'll pick Throne of Worlds to have a go first. I believe that when day and night switch over, Throne of Worlds will allow my allies to deal more damage.
Day and night do switch very frequently here, so the team will have more chances to deal damage.
Relying on the field effect is pretty interesting.
There are more interesting things where that came from. For
Imperial
example,
Assault.
the chemical arts of the Bow of Rift can turn discarded and destroyed curios into cosmic fragments.
Ah, sounds like there will be new dimensions to consider in the future when it comes to strategizing.
You see, the Divergent Universe's strategy system also includes a new function to share strategy codes. Trailblazers can use a strategy code to directly import a strategy in the game.
Now it will be even easier to find a specific strategy.
That is pretty cool.
Okay,
I
now
don't
take a short
think
break.
I'll use
The
it.
show will resume when we're back.
I wanna. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's see here. I mean, I see the 10 pull that we always get.
It's gonna be that good old friend, Gift of Odyssey.
Yep, as
Indeed.
always.
Behold and rejoice.
Nice.
The Planar Fisher and Garden of Plenty events will also return in this version. Completing them will earn you double rewards.
We also have some new materials to introduce to everyone. Stagnant
chair.
Shadow Shape
Don't
of
break
Deep
on
Sheath
me.
will come online. And you can obtain the Ascension material, Invasive Clot, for physical characters upon completing the challenge. Cavern of Corrosion, Path
It's weird
of
that they're
Thunder Surge
releasing
will
that
also open
when
soon.
that's
Complete
for
this challenge to obtain
Bane
the
and I
two
imagine
relic
for next
sets.
patch.
Warrior Goddess of Sun and Thunder,
Since
and
no
Wave
one's
Strider
physical.
Captain.
Nice patch.
In terms of system optimizations, the relic
Yes?
storage limit will be increased to 3,000 in version 3.3.
Yay, to a bigger backpack.
Oh, relic
now
storage.
I can hold more treasures
Not
and
relic
relics in
storage.
there.
Okay,
The
that
red
doesn't matter.
notification
I'm not gonna
reminder in the
have
game will also be
3,000.
optimized. The repeated red notification dots that Trailblazers see when switching devices will be significantly reduced, and the logic
Thank
behind
you.
some counterintuitive notifications will also be optimized.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right.
Because I have notification
That
OCD.
brings us to the end of the version 3.3
Okay, that was
program.
short.
It's time to call it a day.
Alright,
We'll see everyone next time.
Bye-bye.
pretty good. I enjoyed it, all things considered. Very excited for the next patch. I don't know if I'm recording for the next patch. We'll see. Not sure. Not sure what I'm gonna do with the old channel. I have a lot of footage, but no motivation to edit. I'll make sure to get out at least 2 videos per week. I know I was always doing 3, and then I slowed down to do 2 in the past few weeks. But hey, I'm gonna be starting college soon, and I got a lot of other things to deal with. And I'm, I have a new channel to run now. So there's that. Honestly, all it boils down to is lack of motivation, but I figured I should give some other reasons too. But yes, we'll see what happens. I'll get things sorted eventually. Just hope 2 videos is fine for now. I'll get back to 3 when everything's sorted out in my life. But thank you for watching. Like the video if you like the video, and subscribe if you feel so inclined. And yeah, see you in the next one.